All right, so today I just did jump roping. That's basically all I did. Basically just cardio. I'm kind of trying to like mix things in to where I just do like more resistance training, like upper body, lower body, and then I kind of do like a more cardio type thing. Now, one might question, how is jump roping calisthenics? Well, first off, for one, you're using your body weight against yourself when you're jumping. So, and that has proven to actually build up like calf size when people do like jump rope or just like explosive movements. And then another thing is like, well, I'm also still using my body weight to kind of build up another muscle, which would be my heart muscle, which is like your most important muscle. So, sure, I might not be taking, I guess, calisthenics to a literal sense, but I still feel like that this might be considered calisthenics. Sure, I was using a jump rope, but a jump rope would be kind of the same as me using like parallettes with push-ups. It's like you don't need to have parallettes when you do push-ups, and you don't need a jump rope when you're doing, I guess, jumping rope. You can really just kind of pretend as if there's a rope there, like if you don't have access to some type of jump rope. So yeah, it's like, hopefully it's like, I don't know, some people, I personally, I think I'm still doing calisthenics here. Like, I'm still using minimal to no equipment, getting in a workout, and still kind of using resistance. Sure, it's like, I'm not doing push-ups or squats or whatever, but still. So here, like, you can see like that I'm like horrible. I haven't been jump roping in a minute. Last time I jumped rope was not that long ago, maybe I think last week. But in general, it's just that I haven't really been doing it that consistently throughout like the years. So it's like, I keep, my feet keep tripping over it and stuff like that. I even hit myself twice. I hit myself twice in the back. And when I was looking over the footage, I'm just thinking like, man, this hurts like a motherfucker. But it's funny. It's also just incredibly hilarious just to like laugh at myself and whatnot. And that's the thing too. I think it's very important for you to be able to laugh, to be able to have a sense of humor, and for one thing, to be able to like laugh at yourself, especially when you mess up and you do things wrong. It's very important for you to be able to just let out a good hearty belly laugh, just to show that like, you're human and whatnot, and you're okay with like your mistakes and stuff like that. So here coming up, I think I'm gonna hit myself in a second. I hit myself twice, so it's like, yep, there you go. So I hit myself twice. That's the first time, and it's like it like skips over my foot, under my foot or something like that. And here's gonna come the second time. Ow! Damn it! Shit! What the fuck, bro? So yeah, incredibly funny. When I showed this footage to my dad, he was just laughing. He was howling. I was laughing too. We were both like dying laughing, because it's like when I was editing this together and I was looking over it, and I'm like actually seeing myself. Like, it is so funny. And some people might not have like the ability to laugh at a situation like this, but I think it's incredibly funny. Like, I think it's just so funny that it's like, dude, like you can even see, if you look close, you can see the lashes on my back. It's crazy, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just funny. It's just funny, and it was nice to be able to laugh at that, and to kind of see that like, hey, I have the ability to be able to laugh at myself, in times of like, pain or whatever, literally physical pain. And I feel like having the ability to like laugh is like a good quality, right? Like, sure, it might seem cool to be serious and nonchalant all the time about everything, but it's like, that's kind of boring, Like, sure, you might think you're cool, but at the end of the day, that's boring. And like, if you think like, if you're trying to be like Sigma, Alpha, quiet guy, like, bro, girls don't like that stuff. Girls don't like it when you're like the guy in the corner that sits there and do nothing, unless you're like a majestically like beautiful man or something like that. Like, but if you're not, if you're just a regular person or just slightly above average, like that, it's not gonna cut it, bro. So it's like, one thing girls also like, just people in general, like they like someone with a sense of humor. They like someone that can make them laugh. like someone that is fun and enjoyable to be around. So it's like, why be someone who's so serious all the time, got like a stick up their ass all the time? No one likes that. No one likes that. So it's just like, you gotta let loose a little bit, and I don't mean like go all crazy. I'm just saying like times like this example, like just be able to laugh, be able to look back at it and just be able to laugh. Like, the sooner you're able to look back on a situation and laugh, I think the better probably, because you're able to just like get out of that super seriousness that's making you upset and anxious and all that stuff. And it's like, you ever kind of realize like how maybe something happened in the morning and it kind of ruined your mood, and now you're going through your whole day, like maybe you're going to work or you're going to school, and you have that one friend that just like does something or says something funny, and like it's weird because you're trying to like be upset, you're trying to stay upset, but if something funny happens and you just laugh, and then you immediately feel better, you immediately get stuck out of that mood that you were trying to keep yourself in. And that's one weird behavior too, is that like I've done this before where it's like something will happen throughout the day and I'll try and stay upset, I'll try and be my feelings, but it's like, there's always like a friend or somebody that's like they just do something that's just funny, and I'm just like, wow, I can't be mad anymore. Like, why am I even mad? Why am I even upset? So it's like, it's very important for us to just laugh, just to be able to have a good time with ourselves and the people around us, than being so like, strict and serious. I mean, what's so bad about wanting to smile, crack a smile here and there? What's so bad about wanting to laugh? And I feel like that's like, I don't think that's a common thing for people to just always be serious, but it's like there's definitely some people out there who like try and like make an effort to like just not be smiling. It's so weird. Like, I don't know if they're serious about it, but it's just like, dude, let it out, bro. You just gotta laugh, bro. If it was funny, just ha 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 about it, bro. And for me, naturally, like, I feel like, I've never had an issue or a problem when it comes to like depression and things like that, because I feel like I was always able to see kind of like the I guess the comedy in a situation. So I'd always kind of just like be laughing or be smiling or be cracking a smile, always be a bit cheered up. Or at least it wouldn't take me that long to become cheered up, because it's like why am I constantly, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's putting these emotions on me. So why am I constantly making myself worry? Why am I constantly making myself anxious? I can at the same time make myself feel good about whatever situation has come my way by telling myself, like, giving myself positive affirmations, stuff like that, telling myself that I can do this, I can keep going, I have to persevere, stuff like that. And you have the ability to do that too. So it's like, you can't allow yourself to be stuck in your own head, just about even this, just the smallest things, right? Even if you think any little thing to be upset about is the most valid thing ever, try your absolute best just to get out of that like funk, to get out of that mood, those emotions, those state of emotions. So that way it's just like, why am I so serious right now? Why am I mad right now? Because it's like, now without you being upset, you can kind of you're kind of able to navigate around a situation better. Like, imagine you're upset at a situation and you're just constantly angry, upset. You're kind of going to be led by your emotions by it a little bit. But if you're able to like laugh about it, or have some type of sense of humor about it, you'll probably be able to excel in whatever that situation is. You'll probably be able to do a lot better, because it's like, now you're not so like, you're not so fogged up in the mind. You don't have tunnel vision, stuff like that. You're not making yourself see the situation in a certain way, like, oh man, this some bullshit or whatever. You're being able to laugh about it. You're being able to crack a joke about it. You're able to see the comedy in it, and therefore you can kind of see it in a different angle from other people who would just be so serious or so upset or so mad or angry about, whatever it is. And when you're laughing, when you're able to have a sense of humor, you just kind of feel better in general. You just feel a lot brighter. You don't feel as like dark or darkened, or you don't feel as blind almost. I feel like you see things a bit more clearly, because you're able to like analyze things to a point to where you think it's funny. I laugh pretty often. Sometimes I think I laugh in points where they're not appropriate. Sometimes I feel like there are moments where I'm trying to insert humor, but it's also kind of a way to cope with things. And I think it's a healthy way to cope because just in general, you're not going to always have to take things so seriously, but hopefully you have some type of even or middle ground to where like, okay, I gotta lock in, but like, let me enjoy myself here and there. Let me laugh out loud here and there, stuff like that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this one. See you guys in the next video.